Hi guys, and welcome to The Tale, the Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Our heroes are Tansy's wise shard-mind sorcerer, Mpoko de Todo.
I'm watching this shit go down, and I hate rudeness, so I speak into one of their minds, being like, this is an important guy with an important thing to say, you need to listen.
Byford's wily elf ranger, Callow.
I am not their friend, but I am their fellow traveller.
Tom's volatile dragonborn invoker, Shadetch.
See how good the name tastes when charm grilled by your body Shadetch.
Adder's powerful human warrior, Albakai.
Yeah, do you see any creatures on while we're walking? Deers and shit.
Yeah, man. Of course you do.
Can I kill one and pocket some deer meat?
And Ollie's mystical Eladrin warlock, Aramis.
And I am Aramis the Unorthodox.
In our last episode, our heroes tackled a powerful wight.
There's what looks like a hideous, zombie-esque creature that appears to be intelligent, carrying a huge, magically imbued sword.
Escaped the ruined castle.
And you rock up to the entrance hall.
The sunlight slowly reveal itself.
Oh my god.
There is skeletons in the entrance hall.
Set up camp for the night in the woods.
Alright, so we all sit down around the fireplace and we laugh about our adventures.
And then began their final approach of the nearest town.
Let's go to sleep and then get to the village. So
Alright.
we can fit in a bit of village action.
Only for Shadetch to split off and move ahead of the rest of the merry band.
I grumble and I stumble off to walk towards the village by myself.
So yeah, you arrive at the town in the night time, and there's no one around. You stroll through the deserted town, and...
Can I find a cafe? And just...
Wait. Yeah, and you find the inn
Yeah.
located
called?
in the town.
What's it called? What's the sign say?
It's called the Gilded Leaf.
How much is it going to charge him for a night?
Can I just sit there until
So
they
I wrote it
open?
down, because I just came up with that on top of my head then.
So I just
I'm writing it here.
I just sit there till they're open
Put it on
and
the
make
map.
uncharacteristically pleasant exchanges with the
So
good
you go
kind
sit down
folk
in the
at
inn and you
Is it
start
a chain?
chatting to people and just having a good time.
Yeah.
They all
Yes,
seem
I'm
to
half
enjoy
a dude
you.
conversation
There's maybe
with
4 or
men on the
5
street.
people in there, including one of them is a big, what he describes himself as a gnoll, which is a large hyena-like man's creature. He's as big as you, actually. In fact, he's 6 inches larger.
I
than
high
you are.
five him for not being a short ass and buy the man a drink.
Okay, so you have to hang on. I can't remember how much.
Wouldn't he get ID'd? Cadet.
Shadetch.
No, there's no one's IDing, mate.
No one's going to ID
A dragon.
a
Is this
7-foot
Premier Inn,
fucking
or is this
dragon.
like a random B&B, or...?
Oh yeah, it's not the greatest looking part.
So they do the
Name the
the
Gilded
Gilded
Inn. Name the Gilded Leaf appears to be like they're covering for the fact that they're not actually that fancy an inn.
Gilded Leaf. That's a good name, though.
He's been playing that.
So I should probably I spend some money though in there. So how much gold do I
You've got
spend?
to take at
on
least a
drinks?
gold.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure that out.
Can't be a gold.
Nah, probably just a silver.
Little couple.
What, you just want to just have one drink, or you want to get drunk?
Well, like
Bronze or whatever
I'm a
it's called.
dragon man. I can drink fuckloads without getting drunk. I'll drink like 5 pints to myself and like fucking and like buy everyone a drink in
Okay,
there.
so that's
He's
one
waiting,
gold
pissed
piece.
off.
You need to remove 1 gold piece.
I'm buying everyone a
One
drink.
gold.
Oh, and
piece.
buying everyone a drink, did you say? I didn't
Yeah.
hear that bit. Okay, yeah.
One gold piece sounds
2 gold
extortionate.
pieces.
So that's
What is this Gilded Leaf saying?
it's 2 silver pieces it's 2 silver pieces for some ale,
2
mate.
silver pieces.
For a big one, for an
hell,
ale.
man.
They don't do ales.
He's
They
having
don't
fun
do
with
pints,
it.
though. They do
Axes
like
are working.
Well, how many
big
people are in the
jumps.
bar?
Okay, so I buy them all a drink, right?
Yeah. So that's there was 7 people in the pub, I think I said.
Yeah.
So that's another 1.4 gold. So another gold and take off 4 silver.
Gold and 4 silver. So I've got 1, 2, 6, and 6 silver.
Yeah.
There's only 2 people in the bar.
No,
Seven,
that's 7.
6.
7 people.
I learn all their names and like buddy up with the
He's
people in
trying to
there as I
befriend
say.
Hi there!
Then I'm chilling there
Set
when
the roll.
these guys get into the town. We're back to that. These guys.
You made any mates and
What?
allies?
Okay,
Alright.
so what? You just make some mates,
Introduce yourself.
make some mates, and then go.
Okay,
to sleep.
sweet.
Yeah, you
Back
want
to
to
me
pay
on
for
the
it? You want
street.
to pay to
No,
sleep in the
Jack,
inn?
can you be
No,
these
I
people?
don't
Yeah,
go
I
to-
can, but I don't know if he wants to
I
actually
don't go.
chat
To,
to
I don't
them.
go to sleep. I'm just fucking.
You want to chat to people?
Yeah, I'm just chilling in the
Oh, hang
pub.
on. I just need to find some names of humans.
Waiting for
What?
this
Just
lot
you
to
can
turn
make
up.
them.
Mate,
Yeah,
just
but it might not
come,
be
go to
fantasy
sleep.
people.
with
It's
me
not,
and
it's
us
not,
at
it
the
doesn't
table.
matter now. It doesn't matter now. It's,
Ridiculous.
it's not important what their names are. It's
Susan.
just important that my character knows their names. All right. Let's not go
McGrath,
through all of
Lorna.
this shit.
One of them is just Ben, so in this suggestion.
Wicked.
So
Ben,
we've got-
Andy, Bill,
dear.
Josephine, whatever.
Alright, cool.
Who gives a fuck?
Okay, you
It's
can
only
name
impo-
these people as you
Doesn't
chat to
matter.
them.
The only point is that I know them in future.
So what's your name?
We're just waiting for this lot to turn up.
Okay.
then
What do you mean,
not
what
chatting
lot?
to them
What
then.
lot?
You
You
went
went
to
to
sleep
sleep
then.
then. Oh my days.
Shadetchka townsfolk.
Ah, hey there. What brings you to our fine town?
I have stormed through battle with dickhead gnomes and arsehole dwarves and other various midgets.
Whoa, that's a lot of racism you got there, buddy. We don't really abide by people kind of looking down on other races.
We've
It's
been
very
in the
inclusive
dungeon a
country.
long time, and you shall abide by me after this free drink.
Ah,
human.
thanks, pal. That's awesome. Nice one, Shadesh. Cheers for the
Humans
drink.
love drinks.
Mate,
What I
it's a
said.
bit
nothing,
rich
you-
saying he's racist from a town that only has humans in it.
You've only
That's
seen
all
humans.
I'm
There isn't
saying.
only humans in the pub.
Oh,
when
who's
you
that?
guys arrived, there was only humans.
You just don't ask the fucking right questions, Tom. Just wait for us to turn up and we'll all ask the questions at the same time. I'm pretty streetwise. I don't know how streetwise you
I've
are.
come to this town though in search of a place
Yeah,
to build a
what,
home
find some
and,
info,
and
ask
to
them
defend the
something.
townsfolk with my great battle skills. And
Oh, we
and
need
stuff.
we need someone to defend the town. We don't have a wizard
He's
like
on
the
a
rest of the
quest.
towns around here.
Well, let's see how it
Don't
goes,
trust
eh?
that guy.
How about you get me a few of those drinks behind the tap, and then we'll talk about this tomorrow.
I don't work here, fella. You just... I'm just sat next to you at the
That
bar.
is such an insult, man. You insulted him.
I pat the man with great jollility on his.
What
on
is
his
this
back.
word?
Jollility. It's jolly.
Mate, just go to sleep and wait for us to turn up. Meet us in the fucking
Ask him where
market
you
square.
are. Where you are. Ask him where you are.
He hasn't
what
got the
town
map.
you're
We've
in.
got the fucking map.
What's it
Alright.
called?
Okay, so I leave the
What's
guys.
it
I leave
called?
the guys in the inner message saying, "Tell you lot when you arrive." Well, tell me when you lot arrive.
Cool.
You're staying upstairs, are you?
Yeah.
Also, are we assuming that
You're
we have
gonna
some sleeping pattern
arrive
set
to
up where
chaos.
someone stays up and someone... We're
Yeah,
basically
yeah,
safe
yeah.
on
Well,
our
also,
sleep.
both of
We've
you
only
two
got
can only
4
sleep
hours.
4 hours.
We could just
You
do
can be-
two. We could do two.
I mean, you'd go foraging one night. In fact, yeah, good point. Okay, but you rolled well, so you went foraging and nothing happened to these guys as well while you left.
We were like, we're just going to leave for a little bit.
Mate, not everyone has a couple of hours they can depend on. Keep watch on them overnight.
Right, so as you approach the town, you see what appears to be 4 old, kind of not ruined but dilapidated towers on the outskirts, or the corners of what you would call the town's, the village's boundaries.
Yeah.
There is kind of a series of haggledy-paggledy placed houses in front of you.
Haggledy paggledy, I like that.
Better, mate, it's better. I'm a trendsetter, bro. Trendsetter.
Everybody's saying
There's
it.
so many options now you think of it. Hoggedy poggedy.
I believe totally.
Haggledy paggledy. Oh my god.
Your mind has been opened. You're woke now.
I'll
My
straight.
brain is
I'll
like a
straight.
flower.
Yo.
Alright, and yeah, you see like a hodgepodge of houses,
Pitch pitch.
and almost in the centre of the towers, there is kind of a raised bit. There's like a really small cliff, maybe like kind of a metre high, surrounding what looks like a large
Like a large
wooden
rose,
building.
yeah.
Potentially could be
So it's
centre
like
of the-
raised.
the
It's
centre
like
of
a
the
raised.
place.
raised on like a little kind of
Yeah,
centre of the
yeah,
village,
yeah.
in the centre of the village,
Oh.
slightly north of
How
centre,
about
but
you just
We'll
take
make
the
it
other
so.
rolls
Is there any
and give
people
you a
around?
roll it?
there is.
Right.
I don't want a whole roll it.
Okay.
And then you can have another
Are you
roll
the
in
most
after.
streetwise?
convinced.
You
Oh,
rolled
7
people
people
around.
around.
7 streetwise.
There is 8 people.
Did you roll for that?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
streetwise. I want to go. Do they look like Good. What do they look like?
Oh yeah.
Tell
what,
us about
what
them.
race?
Yeah, what are they doing?
Hang on, I ain't got a list of everyone.
What race are they?
You kidding?
What the fuck, man?
Skin colour. I mean, are they literally dragons?
I'm not sure if I went to approach these gentlemen.
Can we not
What
make
race
it
are
through
they?
one game without you asking about what race are they?
Fucking racist. Jesus.
I never thought you were this kind of guy, man. I don't know. I'm gonna have to kill his character off on the way.
Well, we can't introduce Callow to
All of
anybody.
them,
Casually racist.
all 8 appear to be humans.
Okay, nice.
Oh, I fucking hate humans.
Hey, fuck
What
off.
skin colour are they?
They're all white.
What?
No, they're all actually quite dark skinned because it's a hot place.
Is
Okay.
it?
Okay.
Well, it's sunny.
Right.
But
I want to roll up
sunny.
and chat to them, and I've got
What
7
just
street
went
lads,
down?
remember?
Sunny.
Are they like dirty looking or
6
is
of
it-
them are male, 2 are female. They don't look particularly rich. They're wearing fairly dishevelled, raggy clothes.
Oh,
That doesn't mean like that. I'm just assuming that I'm being racist over there.
Oh man! It's too much!
I mean, like, do they look like peasant types, or are they like wealthy, or like?
They look like peasant types.
You can't say
I just
that.
want to profile them.
No one can say that. It's not even like a...
I shout
only
slave
we
boy
can
at the
say
top
that.
of my voice
No one can say that.
in the direction.
what? No, I want to go chat to them with my
It's
streetwise. I want to get the map over as
None
well.
of them notice.
Oh god.
Good, good. I'm rolling over and chatting to them.
Yeah, where are they from?
Say hello.
Oh wow.
Say hello from me.
You want to go? Who do you want to go up to?
I want to go and what? You're going to pretend
There's,
to
Oh,
there's
man.
2 blokes.
I want to go to
There's 4 blokes kind of stood around chatting to each other in a little group.
whoever Byford.
They look a little bit dodgy.
Whoever
There's also-
Byford thinks is the least dodgy.
There's also 2 couples of a man and a woman, both kind of stood outside their houses. One of them's
Everyone's just standing around.
2 of them are sat on a bench.
Does
outside the front
anybody
of their
look
house.
more
The other
important
4 are
than
having a
anyone
dodgy conversation behind kind of like a back alleyway, and the other 2 are just walking down the street.
Can we go?
Does anyone look any less or more important than the rest?
Is there a shop here?
Is one of them more important? I want to chat to him.
Is there a shop?
Just go. You pick who you want
Just
to chat
pick
to.
one. I want to chat to one of the guys walking down the street.
Okay, you want to chat to
One
a
of the
couple who are
couple,
walking
yeah.
down the street.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to use my 7 streetwise.
Shit. Nice. Okay,
Sorry,
so you
ranking.
walk up to them. What do you say?
I want to ask, what's the name of this town? Where is it on this map?
I
And
didn't
then
have a
where
lot
is
of
the inn?
questions, but I'm just.
Whoa!
3 questions.
Sorry, what were the questions again? You just threw them all at us.
What's the name? Of
Where
this
is it
place?
on the map?
This is Leaftown.
Leaftown. Where is it on there?
Ooh, I'm not really sure. I don't know. We live in this sort of area.
Okay, sweet. No, that's fine. And who's in charge around here?
You're clearly an idiot. That's
Yeah.
Who's in charge around?
That'd be Quinn up in the town hall.
Okay,
Where's
sweet.
the- where's-
And
where's the-
that's
where's
3
the inn?
questions, so I'll just look
Where's
around
the
for the
inn?
inn. Tom found it as soon as he walked in the fucking place.
Nah, he walked around for a bit. He just rolled highly, so he found it quickly.
Where's the
It's
inn?
not a very big place.
No, it's not a very
Okay,
good
can
place.
I ask the people if they've got enough time where the inn is?
Oh, the inn. Gee, I hope this is your last question.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
we
yeah.
kind of need to get to our. We're actually going to the inn now
Well, if
to
you
have a
haven't
dinner
said
date.
all this, then we
So-
could have already know where the inn
So,
was.
do you want to? We'll take you to the inn, shall we? Seeing as we're going the same
That'd
way.
be smashing.
Okay, so they rock up through the entire town, past the big town hall and the elevated area,
Yep.
and the inn is on the other side of the town to where you ended. It stands by itself almost. The nearest house is kind of, 100 metres, 200 metres away. And do
Okay.
you want to rock into the...
Yeah, we'll go in and ask
Yeah,
for
you
Tom.
do the thing.
Ask for
Yeah,
Shadet.
We're
Oh,
still
right.
going in.
Alright, so it is.
We
So
all cruise into
It's the
area.
morning now, so there's only the bartender in the bar, no one else. He's just sat there scrubbing a glass.
Alright, I'm going to rock over and
Hey
ask
there,
him-
guys.
ask
Welcome.
Him, ask him on the map where we are.
Excuse me, do you know where on the map Leaftown is?
So you're not even
Yeah,
a bit,
sure, man.
a bit worried about finding your good
Just
buddy
put an arrow
Shadetch?
there, so we-
I only actually recently
Buddy
arrived
Shadetch,
here.
who's still asleep upstairs, and you're just walking about, you're not even going to get him a fucking drink.
What,
You did
what was
just leave.
LKLK?
You
or
just
whatever?
disappeared.
Yeah, so maybe you should buy me
Yeah,
a
why
drink,
is it marked
because
as
you're not
LK?
pissed.
used to be.
Why is it marked as LK?
What was his name?
Dwarf's last known location.
You said you just moved here. Where'd you come from?
I came from Delling, the big city to the
What's
west.
that on?
Yeah, it's around sort of this area.
Oh, Ollie
I think. I'm not so sure about that one. I'll do a little circle. I think it's in there.
How did you get here?
Oh, I just came on horse.
Sorry.
On your own?
Yeah, my parents were killed in a battle. It was quite sad.
Why does she want that?
You came on your own?
Yeah, just me. I met this lady here a few months ago. Not this lady. Don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just the bartender.
What's this place called?
Leaftown.
Alright.
There's also a town somewhere up this way. I'm pretty sure.
That's cool.
And there's that weird old castle, ruined castle thingy over there.
Okay.
The forest.
Well, that sounds
And
interesting.
that's near the
Wait,
forest. Do you, you know where the forest is, don't you?
Yeah.
Well,
We were kidnapped. We were kidnapped by a
Kinda like-
wizard.
That
Yeah.
sort of thing.
What do you know about the castle? Don't tell me
Castle?
anything
I think it's called Kemmel Zay. It's
Let's have a look at what you've done to this
Someone
fucking
needs to
map.
make that written down.
it's
Oh, shit.
it was an old fortress, I think. It's really really old. I'm not sure
What's the X? The
anyone
city?
uses it anymore.
What's the
Let's
X?
go about wizards.
The X
Wizards.
is the city that he came from. The big.
Yeah.
And what was that called?
Oh,
Leaftown. Oh, where you came from?
that's Delling.
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 Cool. And
Delling.
Delling, which is a city.
Alling.
Ali
Delling.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then the castle.
The castle, yeah.
What is all this squiggles, mate?
It's the forest.
You did it. You're just trying to ruin our map.
Hey, look, man. I'm just here working behind the bar.
You're
you guys
a
are coming.
lunatic.
You gonna buy a drink or anything? Or you just gonna keep asking?
Yeah, yeah.
straight questions?
Where's our mate
We're here for
Shadetch?
Shadetch.
Who's Shadetch?
He stayed here last night. He's a dragon.
Oh, that guy! Yeah, yeah. He made quite a scene last night. He was befriending everyone. Steve doesn't like him. Steve asked me to bar him at the end of the night. He said he got a bit too drunk.
Steve.
Sounds like Shadetch.
Okay, yeah, he bought a room. He's upstairs asleep.
Cool.
Alright,
Would you let him know we've arrived?
Send for him. Who's
Yeah,
Steve?
sure.
Yeah, who is?
We'll
He
wait
rings a
down
bell.
here. I'll buy us both a drink in the
He
meantime.
rings a bell, and a little fella
It's on that
called...
map.
He rings a bell, and a little halfling walks out, and he goes, "Steve, will you go wake the dragon guy up in room 2?
And then Steve says something like, "Rah, fuck the dragon guy."
He goes, "Oh, that guy's an arsehole. I don't want to go wake him up. He doesn't like me. I don't like
We
him.
all
This
know
isn't
him.
gonna
We
go
don't know
well."
why we even want him back.
So yeah, he walks up the
I
stairs
just couldn't
and
be
goes,
asked to have
goes
him
and knocks on
interacting
Shadetch's
with the
door.
world independently of us. It's fucking annoying.
Hello?
Adventurers, is that you?
No, this is Steve. This is
So
Steve, the
long.
halfling bartender from last night.
Get your raggedy little ass in here, Steve.
Oh my god, what are you gonna do?
Door opens.
I'm stood behind
He's just
the
got
door
his finger out.
with my dragon buttocks down, and I fart in the face of Steve and giggle affectionately. Take that, Steve! But because I'm a dragon, it's fire, so I fart fire at Steve.
You've
And
murdered
it slightly chars him as well as smelling a bit funky.
You deal 1 damage to Steve.
So you've fucking hurt Steve.
No,
now.
to
Are we
his
aware that
feelings.
he's farted in Steve's face?
No, he's done this up into his room.
Okay,
guys.
right. Play
is
this
like-
out. Play this out. What
You
happens
might
next?
hear a little. Hang on, wait. What you got?
Steve's gonna yell. Surely he's just had fire.
Yeah, you hear a Bernie fart with your percent. You rolled a critical hit basically on hearing him fart.
And did I know he was aiming the
No,
fire
that
at
sounds
Steve?
like a
No,
Shadetch
no,
fart.
it's just-
Scream. We
Sounds like you
You
probably
hear,
burned the
you hear
guy's
the
face
you hear the
up.
scream
That's
and
not
the
dragon
fart.
fire.
Then they hear my
And you
laughter.
hear-
I take to one knee and announce that
Yeah.
That's Shadetch.
I laugh. Ha ha! Steve, I laugh loudly and vivaciously down the stairs.
Carlo, what do your elven ears tell you?
Steve just turns around and leaves, goes back downstairs, goes, "That dragon's an asshole," and skulks back into
Okay,
behind the
cool.
bar.
He's not
I
like
repeat what
raising
I
the
did.
Does
elven
the,
gods,
does the bartender just laugh?
Tom,
and nod
come the
his head
fuck
going,
downstairs. We're gonna go and ask some nice questions to the man in
Yes.
charge.
Yeah, because the bartender likes you. So
Yeah,
he's
that's
like, yeah,
it.
the bartender's
Oh, right. If the bartender's still here, I want to ask him some questions in the meantime while he
Yeah,
comes downstairs
well,
until he arrives at the door.
All right.
Okay, so
So
I'm
you got to
kind
say
of-
when you
Where
arrive.
is where is the office? The hall, the town hall.
Town hall? That's just
walk past
outside
it.
the door, bro. You walk
past
outside,
it.
look
Cool,
right there. Big.
Sweet,
It's the
sweet.
biggest building in the
What's
village.
the leader called?
Bloody
Quinn.
Quinn. And what's he like? Do you have any advice for chatting to Quinn?
He's an alright guy, you know, he's just trying to keep the town going. He's a bit stressed because, you know, the town's a bit of a shithole and there's that
We
swear
do
rat
need to go
problem.
talk to Quinn.
Okay.
Remember how we need
Do you
to
know?
What? You can't just bypass that, Ollie. That's what we're here for.
I
Yeah.
fucking hate rats.
Are there any
Barbecue
wizards
material.
you're aware of locally? I'm interested in wizards.
Yeah.
I
He
think
wants to learn from them. Mate.
I think Quinn was after a little gnome wizard. I think there was a bounty on the guy's head, a few hundred gold, if I remember correctly.
Sweet.
I think. I'm not so sure, but I think I heard stories about some sort of dragon wizard nearby as well. But that's just a rumor. I don't
And
know.
didn't you say the town had no wizard and was looking for one?
Yeah. No,
No,
I'm
has no
asking about the
wizard.
wizard
Yeah,
who
we don't have a
kidnapped us,
wizard.
You're a
basically.
wizard, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm a warlock. Fuck
Can
wizards.
he be the town wizard and pretend? that he's-
Well, we
Well, as you're questioning him, I stumbled
can you
down
do
the
magic?
stairs.
Yeah, he's a warlock.
you could, he's a warlock. Yeah, we'd love for you to guard the town. Do you want to stay? We've got a house for you and everything. You
Got a
won't
job,
get
mate. There
you
you
won't
go.
get a
Ollie's got a
wizard's
job.
You won't get a wizard's tower like the rest of the wizards do in other
Oh.
towns. But you know, we can get you a nice house. We
vicarage.
could put you in one of the little. We could do up one of the old towers and put you in it.
I really appreciate the offer, but
What's
better
the
be getting
pay?
on my way. We've got important things to be doing. We got
Oh.
kidnapped and we need to get our vengeance.
Oh.
I tap you on the shoulder as I get
No,
down
we
the
didn't
stairs.
kill. We killed the guy who fucking took the contract to imprison
You're
us.
someone else.
We didn't fucking. We need to get the fucking wizard back. I'm pissed about it.
You're just straight up, really bluntly like, oh no, we need to exact revenge on this guy that kidnapped us.
So yeah.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. Who are you exacting revenge on?
A wizard, so I need
A wizard?
I understand
wizard.
he's tall,
You know,
but
Tall
that's,
wizard. There's a lot of those.
that's it.
Yeah.
But just so you know, we've actually killed the evil gnome wizard. So we're on our way to the hall to collect our
Why are you
bounty.
just spilling all our info to
Yeah,
him?
this guy might be a bad guy.
He's a bartender. He's alright.
He might be a
I
bad guy.
What
He
time
might
I
be
you
rush
up?
up, I rush up and tap Aramis the Unorthodox on the
You know,
shoulder
yeah.
and say, ha ha ha, stop barking your mouth off, Aramis, you stupid cunt.
Hey, Shadets, man! Hey, Shadets, you were crazy
about
last
how
night.
I've got a plan in mind already and he needs to shut the fuck
Alright,
up.
let's roll out. Thank
Right,
you for your time,
so we roll
bartender.
out, we roll
So
out.
did you guys buy a drink at that point?
Yeah, I did.
yeah,
I did
so
buy a
take-
drink.
yeah.
I'm gonna take two. So four
Alright, so we
silver.
go,
Yeah,
we
four
go,
silver.
we go sit
Okay, yeah. So the
down.
bartender's happy with you guys because you bought a drink.
Six.
We didn't just run away.
Silver.
Now, are you gonna leave or are you gonna go sit
Yeah,
down?
no, we're going out. We're meeting the rest of the
Then
crew.
quietly I explain how
And
we're gonna
we're
go.
going to the town
We're
hall.
gonna go to the town hall.
And by the way, guys, we've got a big bounty waiting.
No,
waiting
but
up
got-
to
we
us.
have no
Guys.
proof that we killed the.
I know. It's a
Shadette
bit,
still
it's a
has
bit
proof
irritating,
on
but
his
it's 2
finger.
days. It's 2 days walk away. We're gonna spend 4 days getting there and back if we go to get his body.
Guys,
fuck that.
just hear me out, right? We're gonna
And
go.
I think you had him captured
gonna
at one
go-
point.
We have a sword from
No, wait,
his.
so
Besides, here, we've got
Keep him
two
alive.
options. We just
Oh, we
bloody
don't.
listen,
Okay.
right?
What are the
Right.
options?
So we go there, and either we say we killed the guy and he believes us, and he does, which is nice. That's easy.
Yeah.
Or he doesn't believe us,
And we
and
take-
we go on some
throws us
ridiculous
in
mission.
prison.
Not ridiculous mission, but we go pretend to kill him, and we kill some other fucking gnome, and we bring it back, and there'll still be no trouble. Still believe us, and they'll be fine. But after
gotta
that,
find a gnome,
instead of
that's
the
an
money,
Just go get
instead
the
of the
gnome.
money, we ask for some help with the boat. At which point,
He's back on the boat.
I'm down. I'm
at
down.
which
I'm
point,
down.
at which point I will start intimidating and befriending in funny ways. Then we'll gather a crew of
Intimidating
slave
and befriending.
friends. We'll have some
Quality
slave
combination.
friends to help us build a boat. We'll have to get to the coast. So really, what we really have
That's
to
the other thing. We're
We're
nowhere
close.
near
Yeah,
it.
Well,
we're
there's
close.
tons
No,
of
no,
shit
no,
on this landmass. We haven't looked
I
at.
fuck this landmass, man.
Fuck, we need to get a fucking boat, Ollie. Right, so we get our crew together here
sell to
and
that
our
landmass.
base of slaves to take with
There's
us.
definitely some
And
boss
then we
level
go
shit
to
there.
the
but it's
coast.
Totally,
not-
yeah,
it's
With
not
the
how
little
it
way,
works.
with the slaves.
It is no,
And
we're on
then
the
we build a
starter
sick
island,
boat.
mate. We're on the
But if we
starter
die
island.
there, we'll come back as new guys.
Or we
I
build
think we
a
could
small
not
army.
I think we progress down
We
here.
build an
and
army
then
out
we
of our
get
slave
around
friends
there.
here, and then we go conquer a town on the coast, which is bigger and has more.
You guys
wooden
are just stood
boats.
outside the inn. You're strolling towards the town
Yeah,
hall. So I'm going to say
chatting
that.
whilst we stroll.
Yeah, he's chatting while you stroll. So I'll give you another minute chat.
We've
While
arrived.
Tom can
We've
have his-
arrived.
Okay, you're stood outside
Okay.
the door waiting for Shadets.
We're
to
gonna
show up.
go
That's bullshit.
peacefully in and talk to
I'm
Quinn.
just saying we can get like
Let's go. Not
60 gold
Is there a
each,
receptionist?
or
Quinn.
we could go on.
Quinn.
an
Walk
epic
inside.
adventure.
Mr. Quinn.
You walk inside, and the whole room is literally just a hall. There is some balcony raised bits on the sides, on the inside. You know what I mean, where people can stand to increase kind of the volume of people you can fit in
Yeah.
there. That seems pointless, seeing as how few people there appears to be in the town.
Gotcha.
And sat in the middle of the room, not on a throne, but on a kind of just a normal chair, but
Yeah.
in kind of pole position, is a fellow with a little grey moustache and beard. He just looks like a little human. He's quite short.
Gotcha.
Sat down, wearing fairly nice robes, but nothing too ostentatious. He's only
cool.
mayor of this little
God.
town.
Byford. Passively chat.
Good day, sir.
Passively
Can we not? Oh yeah, passively perceive some shit.
On him. Can't you use that whilst chatting to heads though?
No.
Yeah, not insight you can use to figure out if people are lying to you.
Can Tansy read his mind?
Tansy can talk to him telepathically.
Can she read his
Talk
mind?
to him.
I'm
No,
so
you
sorry,
just
I was
read it.
talking about paperclips, so I
No,
missed
gotcha.
one there. I was just
No, let's just introduce ourselves and
Okay.
say we come with good.
Oh yeah, there's also like 5 or 6 guards in the room
Okay,
as well, holding spears.
gotcha.
Holding spears.
Yeah,
Yeah,
How much
yeah.
are the spears worth?
they look fairly nice spears.
Oh, should get some still.
Yeah. Good day. We are travellers.
Hooray.
We are travellers from
Australia.
nearby. We don't know where we're from. Actually, we're kind of all confused.
Ragtag band.
We were kidnapped. We were kidnapped by a wizard gnome, but we managed to overpower him, and we just about made it back by our own wits. And
Newcastle.
here we are. We hear that there is a bounty for
So
us
yeah,
to
we'd like to
claim,
collect that.
which is going to help us buy ourselves a boat. We're all going to throw it towards a boat, maybe chip in another 100 each, and then get ourselves a boat.
Wasn't the boat
Greetings.
like 10,000?
Greetings, adventurers.
Guys, when are we going to enslave them?
He's saying that.
No.
Did you just say?
No,
Did
he
you
didn't.
say something about enslaving?
He's talking about goblins. He's talking about somebody somewhere else. in a
Goblins.
different- Not goblins.
There are no goblin problems
I'm
in this
going to use
area.
my bluff and be like, he
Rats.
has
He was talking about rats.
Rats. Oh, there is a bit of a rat.
Were
problem.
rats
Yeah.
even there?
Were rats.
Stuff.
Were
love
rats.
to eat
You know of the were rat
I'm
problem.
proud of you.
Sorry, I was
Right.
moved by your story, but we appear to have quite quickly come to the were rat problem.
Yes. No, but I must demand that we receive full payment of the bounty before we
Sorry,
discuss
that-
anywhere
This is our lawyer.
I forgot to
Representing us in
I
this,
forgot
you
to
know.
mention that well, if you had seen one of the wanted posters for the gnome, you would have known that at least a body part would have been required. There's sufficient evidence.
I can't
Are
use
you
See, the
it.
thing is, Quinn, I understand. We've got a friend who's quite diplomatic.
I can use my bluff. surely, and be like,
No,
I
don't
just
tell
wanna
him that
know.
though. Don't tell him that.
Be like, what?
We don't have anything.
Would you want to try and lie to him?
He's gonna
about?
know what. He's gonna know what
We
I know.
killed the goddamn.
I right, you want to try and convince him.
Unpoco
That's
Totto.
No, tell him you bought some armor.
Unpoco Totto
Bought
used-
some armor.
They got some of his
Oh
armor.
yeah, didn't we take something off the gnome?
Yeah,
Didn't we
so
take
I
some
wanna
of his
know.
possessions?
His
You got
or
anything in
hers,
your inventory that you took off him?
Yeah.
his or hers
What?
telepathy
Did
to
we
like.
get all of those weapons from him?
Those from the other gnomes.
No, yeah, I
Can't
don't know what
Tansy
we got
like
from him.
transfer the
We must
memory?
research
to
Do you not have a crown? Do you not?
telepathy?
He got burned to a
Search him,
crisp.
you ate
And he ate
him.
Oh my god, I wasn't even
He's
fucking
inside
there.
him! The gnome is inside
Throw him
him!
up! Throw him up! Throw
Did you
up
eat
some
him?
evidence!
He ate his head at
Oh,
least.
well.
Tom.
He ate his head.
Roll that dice.
And
3
you can see if
days
you can
ago.
throw up a head.
Oh, what? It was 3 days
Yeah,
Maybe
you have
some
you-
bones will be left though.
Yeah, but you got a slow digestion system.
And some
Snakes and
robe or something.
reptiles only eat
Like
once a month.
clothing
They spend a whole
or
month
jewelry.
A
digesting
bit
it.
of his armour or something must
Yeah.
still be.
Okay, I'm going to call this an athletics to see if you can successfully throw up a gnome.
Absolutely.
So roll that dice and add 2. Okay, yeah, you do not. You just don't even successfully throw up.
You just fucking
Yeah, you just go
standing there, retches in front of Quinn.
You retch in front of Quinn.
Gotcha.
Oh,
No, Quinn. See, the thing is, mate. The thing is that we've got various proof from the place. We found some other stuff.
Yeah.
There was this sword that could
Smells like
only
finger.
possibly have come from a magical wizard gnome's palace. Okay. And I
Shadette
found
shows the.
I
You pull
found-
the sword out and show it. To
I
him.
found this
Just that,
magical
like that, though.
cloak
Not all the way.
and this wand.
Well, that cloak does appear to have a gnomish.
In
symbol on it.
fact, and I'm going to use my bluff here of 7. This wand was the wand of the wizard
Like
gnome.
it, I like
What's
it.
your
7 bluff.
7.
Nice move.
7 bluff.
Smooth.
You rolled a 1.
Oh, I've not done it.
Well, he does not believe.
He
this
doesn't
story.
believe my 8.
Oh,
No,
what? Now you've
he
blown
can
it.
see
Now
that
he
he's,
thinks
he,
we're
he
joking.
looks at you. He is no longer happy that you are in his town hall.
So about this
Okay.
were-rat problem.
Why do you lie to me, adventurers?
Okay,
Can Tansy
okay, I hear
telepathically
you.
transfer the memory somehow?
There we go.
You want to roll a dice to see if you can
What?
telepathically?
What will I have to use?
No, can you? Just diplomacy the shit out of us.
No, telepathically transferring the memory of what happened.
Oh, nice.
Right,
Well,
well,
that would
rock
be
to him and be
fake,
like,
though.
look, I can
Nice.
show you, mate.
We'll call that We could do Arcana.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay. So yeah, roll that 20-sided dice. Roll that
Rough on
20-sided
the
dice,
outside.
and just add your Arcana.
8.
8. Right. Okay. Right. And you rolled 17. So yeah. Whatever the hell.
Sweet, you transferred the thought into his
Oh,
mind.
right,
Now he
right.
believes us.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. He's like, I see.
Aha.
That's incredible. What are you, creature? How have you just entered my mind like that?
Too powerful for you to mere mortal to
Comprehend.
fathom. Yes.
Wow. He seems very impressed by this group of
Nice.
adventurers now.
Nice.
He's gone from being a little bit suspicious of you guys because of the lie
So we
to
would-
now being extremely impressed by your ability. Although he's still a little bit suspicious because obviously now you're just guys who can lie and put ideas in people's
But
heads.
as
And also,
discussed,
did
though,
he see us? Did he see Shadetch kill the gnome like he did? And is he not a bit like
No,
freaked
no.
out by Shadetch?
Oh, shit.
Can't we just show him just the head bite?
Heads or tails?
Well, no, then he's just gonna know not to fuck with us.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he sees everything. He sees
Yeah,
the
he sees us
torture
getting kidnapped.
and the kid, but
Yeah, but he saw us getting kidnapped. You know.
he saw you awake in the cells. He's seen,
Exactly.
he's
It's
seen literally
justified.
everything that's
Tom
just
was
happened.
fucking put through mental torture.
Yeah, of course.
That led him to take it out on his captor.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
He sort of understands. He also
Yeah, you get it,
also
Quinn.
with
And now
your-
he's intimidated.
and now he's intimidated because
Yeah,
he's
you
seen
wouldn't fuck with
Yeah,
that,
okay,
would
fine,
you?
so,
Yeah.
fine.
So can we
Yeah.
have our money, please, Quinn? We're gonna put it
The
towards a
argument
boat.
is
as I
finalised
said.
there. That's the end. Now
The
we just want
negotiations are over.
He lifts his hand and beckons to one of the guards in the corner who strolls over. He whispers something in the knoll's ear. This is
Yeah.
a second big hyena, or
Oh,
potentially
yeah.
the same hyena.
Gotcha.
Actually, Shadetch recognises it
Hyena.
as the same,
Same
knoll
guy.
that he had seen in the bar the night before.
Gotcha.
No, what are you talking about? I thought they were all humans in this place.
No.
No. There was
The
a
people
big
you would come
hyena
across
thing.
so far.
It was bigger. There was 6 inches bigger than
Big
Tom.
hyena.
Anyway, go on.
And he strolls off, he
grabs
goes
some
and gets
money.
you. Yeah, goes
How
and
much
gets you
money
a-
we getting?
300.
All right. Should we? How much
No,
is
300 overall.
Can we just? What happens with the ship? Do we need to buy
The
it at
ship
the
is
place?
a goal
of-
that we don't really want to achieve.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Okay, let's just split 300, 50 each. We each get 50.
Can you tell us the price on the big ship though?
10,000.
There you go.
Fuck, right.
There we go.
It's Warhorse. It's like wait, 680. That might be what I'm saving for.
Yeah.
Can we already get a pack? Do I actually remember that?
Adventure pack.
680. I remember
Yeah.
exactly how much a Warhorse costs. What the fuck? Just remembering the most
You
rare
really think
things. Right. What was I gonna say? Yeah, 50 each. I'm in 280.
As a favour to me, though, friends, I would ask. So wait,
Fuck off.
so you're after a tall wizard. I've
Yes.
established from that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
Yeah.
I will admit this is a little bit ulterior motive because I want rid of the guy. But there's a tall dragon wizard who lives not far away from this town.
In the castle.
Not in the
No, just
castle.
came from
No, what castle do you mean? He lives in a
We were-
castle,
we
a
were
large
told-
castle.
We were told about
Camille-
the decrepit
Camille-
castle nearby.
Camel's
but
Aid.
I
The
didn't
ruins
see
of
it.
Camel's Aid. He does
Somewhere
not-
in this scribble.
I know this has gone past and I've forgotten it now.
But yeah,
Did
where
the
was this
barman
fucking
say
castle?
this wizard was to the east?
No, that was
To the
that-
west.
oh, right, the Camel's
You said,
Aid
there, you
ruins.
said over in
The
this
castle
this
ruins you
place.
came from were to the east.
Yeah, but then you said there's a dragon wizard over this direction. You sort of waved at the map a bit, but I just didn't
right,
really.
yeah,
pay
it's kind of
attention
sun
at the time.
south. The abandoned castle of Greystone lies to the south in the forest.
Is that where this guy resides?
The
A
abandoned
dragon
castle.
wizard has recently inhabited.
Would you mark
the
it on this
castle.
map?
No more
Certainly.
squiggles.
Exact location. Coming.
I will not mark it on the
This
map
is the
for you. I will go
fucking
one
forest.
better.
Oh, yes, mate. That's what we like.
love it.
Hang on, let me put it on there first.
Why do they taste so much better when they're just white?
Please don't know what's
Because you're a
coming.
big racist.
Okay, forest, and then what? The castle's near the forest or in the forest? Look at that fucking forest.
No, I'm loving the forest. I'm loving
Okay,
the forest.
thank
Can
you.
we not get rid of what is this shit? Okay.
I don't know.
That wasn't done.
Dwarf's last known location.
I bequeath
I
unto
need to
you.
ask the
We
dwarf.
don't care about that.
I bequeath unto Shadetch this map.
Oh wait, so what? The dwarf came from around
Let's
here.
have a look, Shaditch.
You know
I
the
don't know,
backstory?
That's
Sordek
an
says that he
impossible
remembers that he
thing.
was making a delivery for someone from.
I don't know anything about this.
From Skrelling to Face Rock.
From Skrelling to Face Rock.
Yeah.
That, who was making a delivery from there?
Tordek.
Tordek was making a delivery. And can you
Making
draw
deliveries.
both of those places on our map, please? And
He doesn't really remember where they are.
Without squiggling, please.
Is there a shipbuilders near there? Shipwright.
We need to find like a
All a
port
good
city.
time, shouldn't
As long as you guys are all on the
Yeah.
same plans, I mean.
That was.
I don't want to go there and
telekinesis
enslave a
right
village by myself. It's so lonely enslaving villages by yourself.
I think you're gonna find in reality you're gonna get into fight sequences with loads and loads of people.
Yeah, yeah.
And
No,
that's
because
gonna
I was
be
thinking
so
we
It's
did
fun.
it
They're just
slightly.
townsmen until the god.
No, but they're gonna
That's what I
have
think
like
you do it
50
slightly
HP.
and politically. You get on the
20
good side of
HP,
the
I know.
guy, and then you ask him to do you a favour as he's your buddy. And he starts doing you favours, and then you slowly start operating the mechanics of the political divide. You start putting money in the right places.
He says, Skrelling is past the Great Wall.
We are actually.
Skrelling's
watching this
past the
town.
Great Wall.
Over
There's a Great
here.
Wall.
And Face Rock is over on the coast.
Who built the Great Wall? What do you know about it? Give us all your background on the Great Wall.
The Great Wall, I think it was built to keep the giants out in the mountainous regions.
Gotcha.
That must be a big
Gotcha.
wall.
But it's been falling out of disrepair. It's a very old wall. It had there are large gaps now. There's a series of towers that run along it though. I think some of them are still inhabited by.
Is it still used now?
Is that the
No.
dotted line on here, the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's it protect from the giants? Dwarves.
Yeah.
Who was
protect the
doing
people
it?
of this country, which
So
I
it's
never know the
protecting
name
from
of.
that direction. It was stopping people coming from
Hey,
the
that's
south.
the dwarf. Sorry,
people
gotcha.
coming from
Keep forgetting about the
the
basic
west.
premise of this. The
Isn't
dwarf was
town
doing
there
a
and the wall
delivery.
underneath?
what? No.
Where's that
No,
wall?
yeah, there's the Skrelling's
Oh, right,
there,
it's
the
there,
wall's
okay,
there,
okay,
the
okay.
other town's there. Gotcha, and he was here around Delling when he got kidnapped, so the wizard should be fairly local. We never knew that before because we didn't know where we were. So it's probably the dragon wizard because he's big, and other wizards, God knows how big. So yeah, we're up for chasing this dragon wizard geezer.
Have you seen?
Show
if
us
you
where the
look
castle is on this map.
It's
What is in the
Greystone
west,
Castle.
though?
Greystone Castle.
I swear I went to that the other day.
What?
Is this wall is stopping people coming from the west to here.
Yeah.
What? Who is out west? What are the giants still there?
There's the mountainous region.
Oh, I see. Greystone Castle now.
I'm just gonna say you're asking Quinn now because Tordak
Okay.
doesn't know any more.
Right, I reckon we should
Oh,
bowl
right, what are
over
you
to
asking Tordak?
Greystone.
You're chatting to Tordak, yeah.
Is there a shop in town? Can I go
Quinn's
to
just been
the-
watching this whole exchange. He's like, guys,
Oh, this
you've taken your bounty. Do you need anything else
fucking
while you're
ages.
at the ball? I've
Yeah.
given you your map.
I'm up for rolling out of the village to the castle. That should be our next
I reckon we
destination. I
check
don't know how much we'll get.
I reckon
No,
we check
castle.
if there's any shops. Like,
I want to go find this fucking
Yeah.
wizard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's going on in the town? Is there anything in the town of
Yeah.
interest?
It's the time.
are there any shops?
temples,
Quinn, are there any cool
any
shops?
shops?
Yeah.
There's no shops or anything like this. Is pretty.
What?
This is a pretty crap town. It's just a small village.
Enslaved.
You got
Any-
any?
It's just enslave the fucking
but
small
We've
town.
got shit
Take
weapons.
it.
Have you got anything cool?
Why would we
We could
enslave
Not
could
really.
barter
Not really.
for.
Not really.
Because we want
No.
to
We don't.
build
We're not.
okay,
This
that's
is a great
fair.
village.
Allies for the time
But I will
being.
say, you've been
That is
talking
not a
about.
very proud thing for
You've
the
been
mayor
talking
of the
about
village
wizards.
to say.
Look, I'm a realist.
This is a pretty shit village.
Look.
Jack,
You've
can
been
we
talking about
can we
wizards
just
a lot.
enslave them already?
You've been talking about wizards a lot, so I would advise
Yeah,
you
they've got
that
no good.
there are wizards in pretty much every major city. There is one guardian wizard in every major city in this entire country.
Yeah. Okay, no, it's cool. I suspect that the wizard we're after is at Greystone Castle. Have you got any advice for tackling him?
I believe that he has been.
Is there a reward?
I believe there is certainly a reward for his death.
Yeah. What is that?
500 gold.
That
500.
seems too little. We want 2,500.
Back for Steve. Yeah, before we leave, I'm going back for Steve.
What is your
Very high.
diplomacy? Sorry,
Oh shit! Why is that?
Tansy, you asking for more money?
Wait, what is
it's
one?
too late. Adam's already done it.
Oh dear.
You can do it again.
It's one.
Okay, yeah. You do not successfully convince it to give you more money.
Tansy tries to diplomacy him after.
We want
you
2,500.
Mine is 9.
Okay, yeah. So he goes 750. How will that do you, adventurers?
Let's try one more.
No, I'll go for intimidate.
And
Oh
how
Which is the sweet spot? Which is the one that's going to do the big increase?
how about 1,200 because it goes into 6? Nice.
How
I
about-
say $2,000 on intimidate 9.
On Intimidate 9.
He is intimidated, but all that does is it means that his guards draw their weapons.
Oh, dear.
How about I use bluff and I'll say, don't worry, we'll come back and repay you in tenfold when we finally get all the treasure.
What?
Use
Why
my
are we
bluff.
trying to pay
Yeah,
him?
what is that?
Oh,
You've
no,
just
sorry.
rolled, Tansy.
He's got to pay us after we do it.
Yeah, but this is fake. This is bullshit. So it
Tansy,
doesn't
you've
matter.
just rolled a 20.
It's a bluff. It's a bluff. It's cool. He's going to
Well,
pay us 2,000.
that seems reasonable.
We're not going to pay
I will
him
pay you
No,
2,000
you're
gold.
switching.
Yeah.
Mm.
I will pay 1,000 up front,
Okay.
and another 1,000 upon completion
Sweet.
in exchange for anything you find within the castle.
Okay, fantastic. We're game.
Oh,
So
wait,
what, we can
won't
split
get the other
1,000
grand,
now?
though. We
So
won't
he
be able to
sends-
come back and finish it if we don't give him the shit.
We're gonna get twice as much as we were gonna get. You can't hear this, but we were gonna get in our original
We'll be able
payment,
to give
just
him
as
the
an
shit.
upfront payment. We don't need, and we were gonna have to come back and get that 500.
Oh, right, but
initially.
we have to now give him all the stuff, is the thing.
No,
though.
we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna come back to
It's
it.
not gonna give us-
Yeah, no.
Oh,
We're
right.
only going to take out the guy at Greystone because we feel like it.
Oh, because we
And we
want
don't
to do it
bother getting
anyway. Yes, okay, nice. I like
because
it.
he
Also, there's no
told us
motivation
to.
to go there anymore.
No, well, we're gonna go back for another 1,000,
Yeah.
but we'd have to give him a load of
Sweet.
stuff. Or tell him we didn't
So wait,
find
after
anything.
we
like
take
blagged
this,
it.
after we take the first 1,000 off him, then we can.
Oh,
like,
no one
now
noticed that
kill the
Shadet
gods.
We're
and
already
get the other
quitting.
1,000.
Even after we.
Fucking
How
hell.
many thousands have you got in this chest? Because you just keep pulling out money.
This
So
the big no guard goes off, gets 1,000, comes back with a big sack with 1,000 gold in it, and hands it to.
So what's a
Aramis.
you
thousand?
stealth after him and he
Wait.
goes to get it and just
We'll
follow
shout
it.
out.
Can he do that?
All right, bye.
So
horse.
try it all down yourself. Then. It doesn't make any difference because if you're all together when you're shopping, you can distribute it then at the time, so you can just write down.
Is Ollie allowed to have stealth?
Have
and
you written
follow
down
the
the
guy
other
getting the
money as
money?
Yeah, I added my 50. Has everyone added their 50?
No.
Yeah, I did. So what's
Add another. 166.6.
Just keep the 1,000.
Okay, I'll keep the 1,000 for now.
Yeah.
what?
Yo,
You've
was
got the
Ollie
1,000?
allowed to sneak after the dude when he went and got the foul?
No, I want my money.
See,
how
he
much
tried
money do I
every
get?
day.
You can
He's
try.
like,
He's
gold.
back now. He's back.
160 gold.
Mate,
Try
it's
send
like-
him off again and sneak after him.
Can we send him off again?
Yeah,
You need to try and get more money out of them.
I
there.
want to return.
342
Can we return
points.
10? Can we return 10 and say, yo, we don't want a little bit?
No, we'll just. Why do you want to return
Because then
10?
you can follow the guy, find out where the dough is held, and stay in the.
Oh, with our
leave
stealth
and
skills.
sneak it.
Who's the stealthiest? You. Yeah. No, I don't know. We might not get out of this fucking castle alive.
You guys need to stop muttering amongst yourselves, and you need to either go to
Guys,
Greystone
this is a
Castle
tiny
and
village.
fetch this
Why
dragon's
don't we
head.
just
Yeah, we
fucking
can do
raid this village?
mate.
Yeah,
How
well,
many gods
yeah,
is
we're
this?
rolling out. We're rolling out.
Oh.
The guy was willing to up the ante.
Sneak
to a
in at
grand
night.
in
It'll
the
take the
first
same
place.
sneak.
We
You
don't
know,
even need to go back. Let's just take the
But we
grand
don't
off
know
him
where the
now and
chest
then
of
go
the
do
money
the
is
mission
unless we follow
anyway.
the dude to it.
Look,
Whilst he's getting
what's my
inside.
boy?
we don't have time
back.
to whisper. I think we should just roll out and roll back in. If
What's
we
my
want to take
boy
by force.
Callow saying? Let's
Can't
just
come back
fucking
once we've done
raid
this
this
1,000
cunt,
thing.
take all the money
Yeah, look,
out,
where's
go
our
do
stuff?
the mission anyway.
You'll get another
More
1,000.
money.
You just tell
Not
me
have to
found
go back to
200.
shitty Leaftown
Sorry,
and
mate.
then go build a
We just
boat.
give him some bull- Let's go.
All right.
Yeah? Yeah, we're out. We're out. We can
leaving.
come back and do that another time.
Unfortunately for you, Quinn has just rolled a 1, so he didn't hear any of that bullshit that you've just been talking
Sweet. Sweet. Well, we're settled. We're off to get the guy, the wizard, and we will see you shortly,
about. So you
Quinn.
want to leave
Because
town?
we're quick. We'll be
Or
back
the
in a
other
few
road.
days with everything we find.
Okay, so you stroll out of the town, and you're standing over there, and you walk down through. all
Wait,
the
just very
houses and
quickly before
things.
we go, what do we need to bring to
Before
prove?
we
if
go,
co-
I
you know,
go to the
when we
pub
come
to
back.
If he
find
asks for
Steve.
anything specific to
Oi.
prove that we killed
If you
him.
bring him back alive, I'll give you an extra 200.
Did he ask
Fuck
for
off.
anything specific to prove that we've
If
done
If he's
it?
not alive, what do we need to bring back?
To prove that we've done the thing.
Can I please just
His
go
head
find
would
Steve
be the
before we
best
go?
option.
Gotcha.
But what is the least you'll accept to prove that we've done it?
Anything that proves that it was his. I suppose even a diary or something
And he was-
saying, I don't know.
He was a
Nice.
If I'm
dragon,
sufficiently
we say.
A head is the usual form
Okay.
of proof.
A dragon
And he
head, you
points up
say.
to his like,
That is impressive collection.
cabinet of head.
Yeah, but you notice suddenly that behind him on his chair there is 250 heads of
Nice.
different people.
And then just
All
one
lined
like,
up.
penis.
Can I
That's
go,
front and centre.
Dungeon Master?
Yes.
Can I go find Steve now?
If
Your
you want
best
to
friend.
leave, oh, of course
Oh,
you
mate,
want-
we
you
can't
wanna go for a
separate.
Steve?
We
Okay.
can't separate. It gets too
Who
fucking
is
long.
Steve?
Steve's the halfling
I'm
bartender.
just gonna go find Steve. I just need. I've got some.
Look.
Okay,
words
well,
of
as soon
Steve.
as you come out of the town hall, the first building you walk past would be the inn. So if you want to pop in
Nice.
and try and
Yep.
tell these guys that they should wait
Just
outside.
wanna
for you.
pop
Why?
in and
What
tell
are you
Wait, do you
going to
want
do
to
with
fight
Steve?
Steve? Or tell him sorry.
Pop in.
We're never going to
Okay,
get
go.
more money off
Hey
the guy if we
Steve,
kill his
how
people.
about this? Do another flame fart
No,
and then
no.
just fuck off.
I
again.
see no value in your plan.
No, I've already done it. It's not up to you. It's the game. I'm sorry.
No, right now you're
Yeah.
talking
arguing about it
whether
outside.
You can still now go off.
Yeah, I'm
into-
just gonna
Well,
go fast.
I say we
No.
just bowl on down the
So
street.
Shadet walks off to go into the inn. What do you guys do?
Leave
Nothing?
Leave him.
We're waiting
leave him,
outside.
Leave him.
This is going to become so long.
Already?
isn't it,
Okay, so
can
you
it?
go inside whilst these guys are discussing whether or not they're going to stop you from
Make
doing
it
I
quick.
see-
Roll
I've
those
started
dice.
walking
I've seen
already.
Meanwhile, we keep
He's
on
got
walking.
said
We're
Steve
really
was
busy
worried.
walking.
Steve isn't at the bar that day.
Oh, he's not at the bar.
You
that
go up
day.
and you go up and speak to
the bar
bartender.
I go.
I'm afraid Steve's not
Nicely
here.
done,
I just
Dungeon
tell Dan
Master.
to tell Steve, and I'll be back to burn his house.
Oh
and
my
then
gosh.
and then we both laugh, and off I go back.
The
to
bartender does not
Dictate
laugh.
what- Yeah, you can dictate what other people do.
The bartender steps out from behind the bar and fairly hurriedly walks off towards the town hall. You think he might be going to fetch
Oh,
cards.
for fuck's
But we're
Oh,
already near the
Jesus,
edge of the
Cadet.
town.
We're
now.
outside though. We're
Yeah,
outside.
he briefly scuttles past you guys on his way to the town hall. He looks quite scared at all of you.
So I sort of wander behind you guys, laughing, going ha ha
Okay,
ha.
now we're bowling
Steve.
out of the town.
No, we ask him
south.
what happened, and he obviously informs us, and we're like,
I'm
"Hey,
like-
guys,
I'm like,
go to
I
town hall."
just-
Now we're on going south. to
Okay,
town
so-
hall, but we
You
know what's
guys are like,
happened
should
there.
I stop fucking
Everything
intimidating
up.
people?
We'll have to do some diplomacy when we arrive to calm the sitch.
No, we won't need any diplomacy. We'll have the wizard's head. We can do what we like. We'll be kings, and then I will go.
We're going
burn
there
Steve's
now.
house
We
and his
will.
children.
Wait, what?
You want to leave? Okay, yeah, so you walk
Yeah,
past
we're
all
all-
the-
to
no, we're
enslave
walking
them.
to
It's a
the
tiny
leaving.
town.
Yeah, we're leaving.
Okay,
You walk
nice.
past the houses and you rock
Nice,
down,
nice.
and then you enter the forest lands.
Sweet, we've already got into the forest. Yeah, and then we're going to keep bowling through that forest, dodging anything that might be otherwise trying to get us.
You get
Successfully.
attacked by a panther.
Fucking
A
hell.
panther leaps out of the darkness in front of you.
What? Is this the first day of journeying?
It's, a
It's only a day's
in the-
journey.
A day's journey.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
sleep en route.
What?
One sleep on.
We've all got full health, basically. That's
You're
all
all-
sleep's
yeah,
gonna
you're
do
all,
for us.
you'd already slept and you haven't done anything significant since. You've all got full stuff.
So yeah, we'll fight this panther.
Okay, hang on.
Unless Tansy can
opposed to-
diplomacy our way out of it. Does
A
anyone
sentient
kid having
panther.
good nature skills enable you to tame the panther
Wait,
very
somebody can
quickly?
talk to animals, can't they?
You can handle animal use. Any of you
Wait,
have the
can I-
capacity to try and handle animal using your nature check.
Can we-
Handle.
Yeah, which means you can attempt to tame it.
Yes, someone with good nature
Using
tame a
force or,
fucking
like-
I've
panther.
got a
Speech
6
or what?
nature.
Can I try first?
I
I really
will.
want a fucking pet panther. I've got no nature skill though.
Oh, I've got 6.
I've got
Who's
10.
that? Oh, there
Whoa.
you go.
Someone can try after me, right?
Yo, I think you've got to lock off this. You've got to go for this.
Go,
got
go
the thing,
on
mate,
then,
you got the
Moford.
thing.
I really want a panther though.
Tame
We can
them.
share.
Okay, well, it's, as long as you train your panther to be friendly towards the rest of the
I
crew.
get to name it though. I get
Okay.
to name it.
That's fair enough. If you train,
Naming
if you
rights.
tame the panther that's otherwise about to kill us, then I think you have the right to name it.
This is all a bit.
Speculative
Yeah,
currently.
who knows what's going to happen?
I think a panther might be pretty challenging to tame. And
Roll that dice, bro.
I think I'm going to lock it.
What's your nature?
It's got 10.
17. And
Overall.
my nature is 10.
Oh, right, okay, so 27. Okay, so the panther
He's
seems
He's
fairly
a natural
calm.
guy.
Yeah.
Panther seems fairly calm. It looks like it isn't too aggressive anymore.
Can we just keep rolling?
So
until
I
we're
now
tamed?
need one of you to roll a. It's weird. None of them really seem to work. Okay, but diplomacy, I guess,
what?
is going to have to be the one
What to settle it? Why
is
can't it be
that
nature
then?
again?
because you can't do the same one twice.
Okay. Go on then, Tansy.
Alright then, yeah.
Oh no, it has to be Byford. Sorry, because
Oh.
he's the one
Oh,
that's trying
right.
to handle animal.
Diplomacy.
Yeah, roll that in diplomacy
17 again.
Nice.
overall. Or you
Plus
rolled-
1, 18.
I want that dice next time we
18.
play.
Okay, so you don't. The panther looks at you a little bit confused. It doesn't appear to have settled anymore. So you can try something else. But I'm now going to throw this over to you, and you've got to come up with an interesting way of using one of your skills.
Can I shove my
Attack.
turn?
Because Jack's run out.
Yeah.
Oh, I see, I see. Can I use like my, or anyone in the group can get involved?
You have to do
okay?
it.
I'll have to do it. Can I use my acrobatics
Yeah.
And
to
athletics.
like tie a rope around its neck in the hope that it'll like submit? So
Yes.
I can-
What's your acrobatics?
acrobatics is 9.
Oh, right. Sorry, no, you roll.
Can we
20.
challenge it to a
Okay,
race?
nice.
like
Oh,
a
right,
duel
okay.
race?
So we'll call that 2 successes. So you actually only need to succeed in 2 more skill rolls to be able to have this panther as your matey.
2 more skill rolls in
Yeah.
stuff we haven't done already.
No, you can do ones that you haven't.
Nature.
You can do.
Can we do
You
as
can't do
Arcana,
them
I think?
consecutively. Yeah, Arcana
Nature
works
again.
because it's a fade.
Do you have any
panther.
good skill there?
No, but I could use nature again or perception.
If you get 3 failures, then you fail.
Can you do
You've had
nature
1
again?
failure, 2 successes, right? No, 3 successes because one of them was a double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perception 10.
Well,
Well-
for how? What you got to explain to me why? Your
Because I'm
perception works.
perceiving whether or not it's gonna submit to me.
Okay,
and
all right.
do my thing.
All right,
You know what I
fine,
mean?
I'll
Slowly
take that.
advancing.
I'll take
So I've
that.
got the
You
rope
can
around
tame
your
an
neck.
animal with that.
And I'm like
Yeah.
having a moment with it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
So what did
no,
you
that
roll?
seems pretty
16.
standard.
Okay, what
Plus
plus
10,
plus 10?
26.
Yeah, yeah.
Go on then, nature
And then
it.
I nature the shit out of it.
So
So I
roll that dice, bro.
I look calmly at Shadetch and raise one finger. 10
So
and 10.
10 and 10. So yeah, just by the skin of your teeth,
Okay.
you've
You
successfully tamed
Fucking yes!
a white fey panther. It looks
Okay.
almost tiger-like. It has black stripes and things.
Sick
It's
one.
a panther. It's got incredibly long, sharp claws, little lynx-like ears, green eyes, and appears to look pretty angry. But that just
That
seems
is
to be
so
a
sick,
standard
man.
resting
I'm so
face.
glad you did that, because
That was
I'd been
So yeah,
like,
write down.
oh,
panther.
okay, well, I'll use my zero nature on it. Now I'm going to use my streetwise on the panther.
All right. Okay. Cool. So you've successfully and
Kill the
What are your views on
panther. I want
history,
to kill
Mr.
the
Panther? I'm myself rather partial to history.
Okay, so you come across nothing else of interest on as you.
history for?
No idea.
What do we do with
It's like Arcana as shit. I get a description of something. Literally.
If it wasn't for the
I
fact
mean,
that
it's my highest.
with your spells.
It's
right?
my
Is that
highest
not
skill.
spell
No,
set?
that's what I thought. I was like, it's going to give me sweet abilities of my spell. It's my highest ability without, bar none. And it's.
you're gonna have to look up the stats of a panther.
If I had one
because you've got
Arcana, I
one
could
now.
fucking ask.
Alright, so we're heading on basically towards this castle.
Yeah. Okay. So you arrive.
Like just
You want to camp
Why?
outside?
What
Alright,
does it
let me
do
just
for us?
outside.
I'll just
a little
describe
bit
what it
away
looks like
before
as
we
you
head.
rock up.
Yeah.
You're approaching from the south. You see foliage. It starts to be like a big opening, and held within that there is a large wall that goes around in not quite a square or a rectangle, but it edges round, and there is a big gatehouse to the top left hand, to the closest corner on the right of you as you approach. Around the whole castle there appears to be a moat, and that's all you can see, as the walls are too high to see anything that stands
Appears to be a
within.
moat, or there is a moat?
There is a moat.
Okay. Does the boat look like you could jump across it if you were quite athletic?
Or if you could teleport.
Is there like some kind of drawbridge there?
There's a
Yeah,
moat,
because
and
you
then
could
there's a
teleport
wall,
across it.
and there's a big wall on the other side, so you won't be able to see what was on the other side.
Can
of
we
the
see
moat.
the
You can
gate?
I can
house, or is
teleport
we just
through.
looking at
There's a
walls?
gatehouse with a moat, with a
Okay.
drawbridge kind of style thing. The gatehouse goes across the moat.
Is the drawbridge down?
Could I make the moat go away with my dragon breath?
Can we see any guards or anything around the gate, like chilling?
No, but only one of us has to get through to put the drawbridge down, presumably.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
but we might get
Yeah, just
Yeah,
teleport.
but if we just teleport in and then.
Then what if the wizard is
So
there?
you guys are stood on the
Might
edge
get
of the
killed.
forest line, maybe 200 metres
Yeah.
away from where the moat is.
We're
now,
still in
deciding
the
what you could.
forest
Yeah,
line
we-
looking
It's
out.
still
What's
kind of hidden
popping.
amongst.
Can we see anyone on
bushes.
the whatever they're called? The,
What?
Can we see anyone on the walls?
On the ramparts.
Yeah, the ramparts.
Flinging
that's the
cows
one.
at us.
You can't see anyone on the walls, but you can see the occasional spear bobbing as it
Really?
walks along, and it appears to be that whoever is carrying it must be quite short.
Just one person.
No,
A
you
load
see a
of
couple of them, two or
Fucking
three.
gnomes, no doubt.
Oh,
This
fuck
guy's
off.
gonna have 1,000 gnomes helping him out.
Was it possible for one of us to be a gnome?
That's weird.
Yeah, you could
Creepy.
do
Is a panther just a black leopard?
No.
No, it's the Fey Panther. Under P for Panther.
Does he have any
Sorry, just
abilities, the
Googled
panther?
straight up with
Page
that.
213.
Let's some
Page 213 of the
info down.
Monster Manual.
Does he have any abilities?
Can you do a
Huh?
backflip?
Could he do cool shit, the panther?
Can teleport 5 squares.
Are
No
you
way.
fucking real?
Panther
That's a
can teleport.
It's a
Cool.
Fey
Teleport.
Panther. It's like an elvish magical panther.
Fuck
sick.
yeah, that's so dope. Well done.
213.
Can you give away animals if he's able to train something even cooler?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I don't think I'm on the
Shotgun
right
You just
next
need to
up
get
in
your
line for
nature
the
skills
panther.
up. Nature skills
I
up.
This
can't-
is the man.
Why are panthers in this area?
Right.
That's the fourth. That's Monster Manual 4, as opposed to
I
the
just
fourth
hope
edition
that I
of
didn't
Monster
put
Manual
loads on
1.
Arcana when I could have put it on Nature or something actually useful. Like,
Yeah,
my highest skill is Arcana and it's fucking shit.
but you can just avoid it.
So what do you want to do, guys? Do you want to camp up for the night, or do you want
Well, yeah,
Right,
might as
sure.
well wait
Yeah.
for
to
days.
camp up for the night?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Good time.
So everyone goes to sleep. You all set up on your nice campfire. You stand around. You laugh about how you fooled Quinn into thinking that you were going to come back with loads of treasure.
Yeah.
Ollie throws his money in the air in
Yeah,
excitement,
dude.
like it's raining gold.
Yeah.
How
You
much
guys ever
money-
seen that
How
one?
much money did we just make?
Thousands.
Well, you don't have to tell him that.
No, I was here.
He was there.
Yeah, but he obviously doesn't remember.
No money for you.
No,
Okay.
I want the
I could buy
money.
2 war horses right now. That'll quite.
Will Aramis fulfill his warhorse dreams? Like and subscribe to the channel and join us next week to find out.